So my brakes are fine. It's the rest of the truck that's not. God, I hate that stereo too. And we're averaging 11 miles per gallon. This truck just pisses you off left and right.
Hey Siri, how far away is Sauk City, Wisconsin? I don't know if I pronounced that right. I don't think
it looks like Sauk City is about 238 miles away by car.
All right. Looks like we got a 238 mile trip, but we have some equipment that just showed up that could help us on that trip. So before we hit the road, let's see what showed up and then let's get this going.
Oh, who's got a messy garage? Oh, this guy. This guy. One, two. All right, let's crack these open and see what's in them.
You want to see.
What do you guys think? They're called speed binders. And it's my understanding that these things, you can use an impact on them, zip them, and I don't know, I've never used them before. These were actually recommended by you guys watching Dirt Perfect. So here's the thing. If I don't like these, Dirt Perfect, it's your fault. And all of you people that keep telling me to get speed binders, guess what? I now have speed binders. And if I don't like them, I'm coming to your neighborhoods. Dos mas. 4 speed binders, so I can do a 4-point tie down. These actually aren't the heavy duty ones. These are the lighter duty ones. Now, here's my understanding of speed binders. Speed binders have 2 ways to operate. One, you hit them with an impact and it'll tighten everything up. But what happens if your impact goes dead? Well, let's show you. Because this was my question. I don't want to be stuck out in the field and have a dead impact. There is a nut right here, and that nut is the secret to keeping you in business. Everybody likes a good nut. So you can actually tighten and loosen up the entire speed binder through this if all else fails. Just sent a chuck. Let's get the impact going on it. I didn't expect it to send an impact, but I'll gladly take it. I guess they didn't know that I had a couple of these. But it was very nice of them to send it. Well, look what happens when you read something. All right, get a load of this. This is what I'm gonna read you guys. This is why they sent that to me. Torque drive binders have been designed to be used with the DeWalt DCD 991 P2 drill. So this exact model. The binders will work with most 18 or 20 volt drills. However, the best performance in speed, chain tightening, and number of cycles will be achieved by using the DeWalt DCD 991 P2 drill. That means I gotta get that charged up and going. Okay, you will need a simple 3/8 inch adapter with a 14 mil socket. Put the clutch on setting 5, 6, or 7. 7 is very tight and intended for 3/8 grade or 70 transport chain. Ooh, they got this dialed in. With this setting and above, it is possible to damage your vehicle. Oh, holy crap. Exercise caution when you use these binders, and with practice, you will find the setting that works best for you and your equipment. Dang. What do you think, Gracie? Are you good with that? Okay. This is Gracie approved.
think I'm gonna crawl into the refrigerator pretty soon. There might be enough space if I take out all the spindrift. But I got a fresh pack. Okay, so knowing they want me to use this drill, I'm gonna crack this open, but we want to make sure we get the best performance. We really show how what this thing can do, and it sounds like these guys have this dialed in for this drill. Although I was just going to use this one right here, or whatever one I had available, and then I read them instructions. What makes them so special? All right, let's get these to charging so we can use these. Okay, so just to clarify, the remaining two pieces to the puzzle are right here. This adapter and this socket. In your impact, it'll give you the idea. All right, well now, in full disclosure, you guys, Speedbinders sent me these. I didn't pay them for them. They sent them to give me a chance to try them out, and in reality to give you guys a chance to try them out. Because when I get something cool like this, I tend to try to share it. Good, bad, and in between. Here's a beautiful thing about when I work with companies like these guys, is I tell them up front, you could send me your stuff, but you can't tell me what to say about it. If I like it, I'm going to say that. If I don't like it, I'm going to say that. It's just the way it is. I don't want you guys getting stuck with something that may be less than perfect. And some of you guys also go, hey, Dirt Monkey, I love your videos, but they're so impractical. Well, actually, they kind of are practical in a way. Yeah, I do some extreme torture testing and stuff like that, you guys, but it's to show the extreme limits of the equipment, what it can do, so when you guys take it out on your job site, you're not worried about putting it up against the project and having it break, having something go wrong, and you guys are stuck with it. So I try to stop that from happening right away. Oh, Nikes, that's a big load. That's what she said. Look at that. Look at the tires. You can see that it's leaning toward the passenger side. Those tires are squatting. Wow. Dude, that is a big flipping load. Holy cow. All right. Ooh. That's a nice looking setup. I like that orange on orange. Hey! Where are you going? Okay, I guess that's as good a spot as any. How you doing, Alex?
Good, right?
Doing good. I smell something burning.
Yeah, brakes.
On the truck or the trailer?
Trailer, I think.
Trailer? Why do you think they're burning?
I have no idea.
You think they're just set tight, or
A little higher just because this is a little bit heavier machine with this trailer.
what do you got them set on in the truck?
10.
Oh, you have them set on 10.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay. There we go. That makes a little sense. You weren't gonna let that get out of your out of control, were ya? All right, I'm gonna need your hitch though, Alex. 238 miles to go. Done.
One way or both ways?
One way. Yeah, I'll be back late tonight.
They didn't like the double shredded hardwood mulch we got.
Oh, you didn't get the right color?
We were all talking about double shredded hardwood.
Yeah.
And I got that, and
Yeah.
they want it to be the brown colored
Brown.
mulch.
Yeah. You just needed to get the brown.
It's double shredded hardwood, or it's brown, custom colored brown mulch.
Oh.
Yeah, so when we were all talking about double shredded
Okay.
hardwood,
Yeah,
I
you
was
gotta
like,
have the same color. I was thinking you could get it in brown. Bring it to my house.
Man, it was such a freaking pain to get it up that hill. So we're gonna try to dye it first. We're gonna see if we can't dye it, and then which I don't know if that's gonna work or look
What?
good. So
You're
before
gonna
we
try
waste,
to dye it yourself.
yeah. So before we waste too much time on that, you know, we'll spend a little bit of time. If it looks good and it's gonna work, and then save us taking that whole hill back down, then we'll do that. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to start raking at the top and pulling it back. Probably about 16 yards.
That's a lot of mulch. We can't take any of it back.
I don't think they return it like that.
Have you ever seen those?
No, I haven't.
Put an impact on them and they tighten and loosen.
Right
But,
there?
yeah. Hey, you got to be careful though, because you can wreck them, right? You can wreck your equipment, you can wreck everything. I have it set on 6. They say go 5, 6, or 7, right? And if you're at 7, you can wreck your equipment.
Just from like
Over tightening, right? So I got it on 6 and we're gonna give that a shot. But don't let the guys go to hammer mode and because it'll
really rink her down.
yeah, that will happen and that can be a problem.
I just still think nothing beats those ones.
I know. You're a little old school. You also like 1950s country music. He does. That's not a lie. See his boombox. Yes, he's got a little it's from the 1980s. It even says Panasonic. It's got an antenna on it and it plays cassettes. And that's his radio.
Yep, yeah, vintage.
Vintage.
Yep.
It's actually really cool. I grew up with one. Like, hey, did you take this out of my house back in 1970? Because I think they called and wanted their radio back. All right, so I'm gonna hit the road with this.
All right, I'll drop that long trailer at your house, and I think me and Tim are gonna go try to dye some mulch for a bit here and see how that works. Because if it works out,
Tim's gonna try to do it with you. Of course he is.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it works out, it's gonna save us some time.
If it works out, I gotta see this on camera.
Yeah, I
this...
got my camera charged up, so I'll record.
All right. You gotta try record the experiment.
I will. Yeah.
Record the. I want to see how that goes.
All right.
And if you guys want to see how it goes, this is gonna be on how to fix an ugly hill or some crap like that. Or all right, 7 hours of towing a skid loader. Let the fun begin. So I'm off to McFarland's in central Wisconsin, where my plan is to exchange the Kubota SVL 65 that we've been testing for a new Kubota SVL 75. I want to see what the differences are in horsepower and performance, but I've got to return one machine to pick up the other. Now I realize it's going to be a pretty long day, but if all goes well, I should be able to get there, grab the new machine, and get home before it gets dark. At least in theory, that's what should happen. The Ram came out of the shop, and what they found was it was a faulty ground wire. But while it was in the shop, I asked them to do me one special thing, and that's change the oil, add pure synthetic, and of course, charge me for it. But between all of the confusion, the repairs, and everything else going on, something got missed. It's never a good sign when someone rolls down their window and yells at you while you're going down the road. And then I take a peek and I see smoke coming out of my tires. So let's see what we've got going on. I did see something blue. Okay, what is this? Oh. think the Dodge blew up on me. Yep. She blew up on me. Okay, so it's not the brakes. It's oil spilling onto the hot brakes. Pray that it's something very easy. I have a feeling it's nothing very easy, you guys. So my brakes are fine. It's the rest of the truck that's not. You guys see that? See that right there? Oh, she's a dripping. Right there. Right there. There it is. There's where she's coming from. Like when I asked them to change oil, they did, but I don't think they tightened up the filter when they did it. Well, hopefully Quick Trip has an oil filter wrench, and I can tighten it up myself. Girl's got to cool down for a minute. I don't feel like sticking my fingers in there, burning them off. All right, well, Quick Trip doesn't have oil filter wrenches, but look at over there. There's an Ace. I need something that I can put on this thing and tighten it up, because that's where she's got to be hopefully dripping from, you guys. Hopefully. All right, Ace had it. Ace had what I needed, I think. Actually, I don't know if this is what I needed. I know I'm leaking oil like a sieve. How would they do that? You just can't get at this son of a duck from any which way but loose. Oh, this is probably why it's loose, because the guy couldn't get at it either. He probably forgot or gave up, or why is that loose? Why is everything loose? Oh, don't over tighten it. That. I'll over tighten it all I want. I don't feel like having oil leaking going down the road again. I got about 3/4 of a turn on it. Let's see if she drips. Oh, she's pouring. She's pouring out of there. Look at that. Oh, well, I thought that was funny. It's not haha funny, but it's... So I brought the truck in, I asked them to change the oil, and I wanted to switch over to full synthetic. I noticed the window sticker was missing. When I was at the dealership, I didn't notice it because I was just happy to have a truck that actually worked again. When I was driving down the road going, just now, just before any of this happened, going, where's that sticker? Where is my sticker? I don't think they changed oil, because that filter that's down there, that filter is the old filter. So if they changed oil, they didn't change filters. If they changed oil. All right, well, unfortunately Ace doesn't have oil filters for vehicles, but there's a Walmart 1.2 miles away. I'm gonna grab a new oil filter, crawl under there and put that on, because the one I've got looks like somebody started something and didn't quite finish it. I don't know what happened to it. We're gonna dump a bunch of oil in and hope we have enough oil left in the truck when we get the 1.2 miles down to the Walmart. All right, found an oil filter. Let's get this done fast, because now it's starting to rain. Something doesn't look right here. What the hell? That can't be right. Okay, I'm in business.
I'll pick that other box.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
They just assumed I had a diesel because I was told. Pre-filled it, it would just go all over the ground. Okay, I don't care. I'm putting
Alright. Looks like I need a new shirt. Alright, my shirt's covered in oil. Don't need a shirt anyway, right? I wasn't born with one, and most of my life I didn't wear one growing up, so we're just going back to the old ways. Rock bounced up and went right through my oil filter, so that's what happened. Nobody's fault. Mother Nature decided I needed a pit stop. So let's just keep going. 95 little miles to go. Let's just keep this show on the road. So I can't definitively say if a rock hit it or if they started to change the oil filter and then loosened it up or what happened. All I know is I wasn't going much further without doing that on the side repair. But in the next video, we get it repaired and we get to our location. And this is where we get to, boy, we get to do a lot of things, don't we? We get to actually put the Kubota SVL 65 alongside of the 75 and show you the differences in the equipment. And then I'm gonna take that 75 home and start to really put it to some hardcore tests. So you're gonna see a lot of action on that 75 coming up. So hit that subscribe button, smash that like button if you enjoy my videos because it goes a long way. And you know what? I love communicating with you guys. You're awesome. It makes my day. So comment down below. Let's talk about what happened. What do you think happened? Did a rock smash through my filter? Did they forget to tighten it up? What happened? That's all I got today, but there's another video coming right down the pipeline where we finish this story up. It's always an adventure. Why not? Adventures are fun. God bless you guys. Go get them, and I hope your life is filled with fun adventures too. See you on the next one, you guys.